Hi, I'm Empower More and this is Empower More Art. I thought I'd jump in and just give you a quick tip or two about how I paint my murals. So if you're a primary school art teacher like me, you often get asked to do murals around the school, and it can be a big overwhelming task and just to get your head around it, particularly if you're trying to do it with a class. But a couple of tips. One is prep really well. So prep your wall with a really good primer, and that will mean that you won't get peeling and paint and weathering chipping off, particularly if little hands are going up and touching it a lot. The other thing that I like to do, because I never have enough budget, is I like to ask my school community for any exterior paints they might have. In our area, people are always renovating their houses and they get those cute little sample pots, usually in a few different shades of colour before they choose. And sometimes they get the wrong colour and they've got a pot of paint sitting in their shed that they don't know what to do with. So please open your arms to your school community. I got enough paint for 3 outdoor installation projects, 2 murals and some fence post palings people that we made and attached to the fences. So please put that call out. The other thing I did is I approached one of our local paint stores and I asked them if they were willing to support the project. So I actually got my really good quality primer and I got some tints. Now the tints are those colors, the bright colors that go in the base color, so in the gray base or the white base. Bright colors have a gray base and the pastel tints have a white base. So I had lots of that paint, but it wasn't all in the colors that I wanted. So the paint shop were gorgeous and they gave me these little containers of the tints so I could mix them in myself. Now, if you've got a big white base, you're going to need heaps of that tint to make a bright color. It's just always going to end up pastel. So you might want to rethink your creativity and how you're actually choosing the colors for your work. So a lot of my murals at school over the last few years have had a lot of sky blue, pastel mint greens, these kinds of colors up you can see behind me, the gum nut and the gum leaves, because I didn't have those bright fire engine reds. They're quite hard to achieve unless you're getting it mixed up straight away. So sometimes limitations through budget and materials available actually changes the nature of your project. But I actually think sometimes that's cool. So you can have a look on my Instagram. I've just put a guide up for murals, so you can have a look on that. It's a little book icon on the top menu. You can have a look there at the murals and see some of the ones I've done. You'll notice there's that pastel theme running through them. And you know, the other thing with the paint store that I didn't say with that kind of thing is I did ask the school principal if I could do a shout out on our school Facebook page or in newsletters. I also did a really great photos as I was doing it, making sure I had photo permission for any kids that are in it, or just taking the shots of the back of them when they were paint rolling. And I gave the paint store those for their own social media, because supporting community is a big part of being a local business. The other thing I did was I printed them out a certificate at the end so they could put that up in the store. You often see that in stores from primary schools and stuff. They love that kind of thing because it shows the community that they're actually supporting and they're a local business. So all those tips can really help you. All right, so I won't warble on, but I am loading more and more content. So please subscribe, really be eternally grateful, and have a look at my Instagram page or my Facebook page. I'm Empower More Art on all 3 channels. So I look forward to seeing you for future tips, future art ideas, and sharing my projects with you. Bye.